everybody, welcome back to another video with ElectraSoul. This video is going to be on how to deal with egoistic people when you are more so spiritual. But before we get into that, I just wanted to say that I do have a spiritual store called ElectraSoul.co, in which I sell spiritual jewelry such as 222, the angel number everything, hoops, hair clips, whatever else. I also sell spiritual clothing. I do spiritual coaching and readings. So if you want to go check that out, go on ahead. Everything is going to be in the description down below. Go check out my spiritual Instagram, my spiritual TikTok, and subscribe, like, comment, share if you like my content. Okay, let's get into the video. How do you deal with egoistic people who are just trying to shit on you and put you down, especially when you are a very spiritual being and they just don't understand what's going on? Well, the simple answer is that you don't, okay? You do not deal with these people because fuck that. Like, no. We do not deal with egoistic people here. Those who are trying to put down people who are genuinely happy are not happy. I don't care how famous, how popular, how rich, how well-liked you are. If you are trying to bully or put down somebody else because you don't understand what they're talking about, you're not happy. Period. Those who are genuinely happy inside of themselves would never put down another person. And I say this because I am a genuinely happy person, and I do not put down people for anything, whether it's a belief that I don't believe in or just something that I'm like, okay, what? No, like, leave it alone. It has nothing to do with you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't speak out on like important matters such as like BLM and things like that, or LGBTQ plus community, like that's totally different. But I'm talking about in general, like if they share some opinion that you just don't agree with. If you see blue and they see yellow, what are you gonna do, cuss them out because they see yellow? Who cares? Honestly, it's just something that I've learned over the years is to let people be. Stop humoring people who want to argue with you. Stop humoring people who want to put you down. Being egoistic, thinking with your ego, not your soul. So keep in mind, the ego is always threatened. The ego is always defensive. The ego always wants to fight because it always thinks it's right. The soul knows that not everything has to go your way. The soul knows what's right and what's not. The soul knows what's going to be putting people down and what's not. Simple as that. The soul knows that even when it doesn't agree with a certain situation or a statement or a person, it knows not to attack that person. You're supposed to just let people grow at their own pace. And I think that this is so important. This is literally my motto. Like, if somebody that I know is doing something wrong or doing something that isn't completely right by them, making them a better person, I always just think everyone learns at their own pace. That's exactly what I say. Obviously, to be at that point, your soul has to be pretty young, you know? Being a younger soul is like, you know, you don't really know that much about the earth. You think with your ego the most over anything. And then as time goes on, you reincarnate, you become an older soul, you start to understand things better, and you're more compassionate, empathetic about people and things around you. The ego thinks with control, not with bliss like the soul does. If somebody ever puts you down for something that you believe in or something that you're preaching, that other people are just like, girl, you're crazy, or boy, what are you talking about? Just let them be. Like, don't listen to the noise. This is something that I had to learn a long time ago, because ever since I was little, I had a lot of bad interactions with a lot of people, and it would always hurt my ego. Of course, I would always feel very upset. It would, of course, darken my soul, and I would feel like my ego was more out there because at that point I was feeling so extremely threatened by what people were telling me. I know that the pain definitely hurts when people put you down, and you can't help but feel like, is something I'm doing wrong? But you have to realize that no, you're not doing anything wrong. It has nothing to do with you. Anybody who attacks you for any kind of reason like that, like you doing something that you love or something that you believe in, and people just don't understand it, they're gonna attack you for it. You have to understand it's exactly that. They do not understand it. And so you just have to let it go. Understand, like, okay, you don't understand what I'm doing. That's totally fine, but you're gonna see that I'm gonna succeed. And don't say this in a way that's like your ego is trying to prove to them, like, yeah, I'm gonna win, like, I'm gonna show you. It's not about them. It's all about you. If you want to do something that you think is amazing with your life and you want to do it and you're just so excited to get started, go ahead and do that, okay? Don't be afraid of the outcome. Don't be afraid of what people say to you. This is very important. Please do not let anyone pop your bubble. Do not let anyone let you down like that. No one else has as much power as you do over you. So if anyone is ever trying to bring you down to their level, just know it's because you're a threat to their ego. We are all divine beings. They will understand what they're supposed to be doing in due time. They will understand that once they stop putting people down, that they will figure out what they're meant to do. But as far as you, if you know you're on the right path and you're doing the right things, just keep going. Do not stop for anybody, for anything. Do not stop for people who ask you to stop for them. Do not stop for people who put you down, who encourage you to stop. Forget that, okay? Completely wipe that shit and keep it moving. We are all here for a very big purpose, whether you realize it or not. Check my last week's video, has something to do with this, life's purpose. Just know that everything is going to be okay and you're going to do exactly what you're meant to be doing. No matter what people try to tell you, no matter what is being said, no matter what you're being shown, you're going to be given the right way. You're supposed to continue down that right way, okay? You are a powerful ass being. Do not stop. Take this as your sign, please. Just keep going. Do what you love. Do not stop because your mom told you it was impossible. Do not stop because your dad told you that it's hard to do it in this economy. Which probably is, but that doesn't mean that you can't succeed. Like, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. Even if things are difficult, even if things seem impossible, you're going to do that shit because you are meant to do that shit. So do it. That's basically it. I intend that this helps you. Just know that everything is gonna be okay. I love you guys so freaking much. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. If you have any questions, any comments, leave them down below. I'd be more than happy to answer them. God bless y'all. Bye.